Yo, what up YouTube? We're back at it again with another video, man. We coming with the consistency all 2025. So today, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to start a clothing brand in 2025. Now, before we start this video, for those of y'all who may not know me, my name is Keith, and I have a clothing brand called Activism. I started this brand when I was 19, and I managed to grow it from 0 to 34,000 followers within a span of a year and a half. Now, obviously, what you're gonna wanna do first is come up with a name. Don't pick nothing cliche or corny like money, motion, profit, stars. I'm trying to think of what else. It's like a set list of names that have been reused so many times, and the clothes be so ass. Like, excuse my language, but yeah, don't pick nothing cliche like that. Pick a name that's unique and has a significant meaning to you. So my clothing brand name is Activism. So my brand highlights black culture, and it also means standing up for a change. So for example, I have on a piece from my brand right now, and this is called a Wake Up Zip Up. So I have two protesters here, and on the back it says wake up. And so yeah, so that's the meaning behind my piece. Now, when I was coming up with the name for my brand, I couldn't come up with the name to save my life. So I actually started up Activism with a friend that I met in college, and he had the name, I had the plan. So we came together, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a minute. I wanted to start a clothing brand for a long time, and he had the name. So we put two big brains together, and we made a successful clothing brand. And so if you were like me and kind of like had trouble coming up with a name, or you just had like a mental block or like a creative block, then I suggest going to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like, to be honest, I use ChatGPT for everything. I use ChatGPT for my homework. I use it for my brand. And so what you want to do is you want to go into ChatGPT, right? You want to get on your computer, and you want to type in generate 10 clothing brand names, and put like, so this goes back into the meaning behind your name. So what do you want your brand to stand for? So if you want your brand to stand for peace and justice, if you want your brand to stand for peace or justice, then you would type in generate 10 clothing brand names, and the meaning behind the clothing brand is peace and standing up for justice. And so it'll generate 10 names related to the meaning behind your brand. Okay, so boom, the second step is you want to pick an aesthetic. You want to choose like 3 to 5 brands that you would want to model your clothing brand off of. And so me, for example, I looked at Name Collective, Cortez, and Trico. Those are the 3 clothing brands that I modeled my brand after, and that's also the marketing style that I use when I first started up my clothing brand. And so I'll show you guys an example. So boom, right? I'll give y'all a little sneak peek of the room just with the desktop. But anyway, so I have this board right here, and so on this board I have like all of my inspiration when I was coming up with the brand. And so this was kind of an inspiration for my jacket, as you can see. So, and then this is a brand, I forgot the name of the brand, but at the beginning of starting up my brand, we used to wear like shiesty masks. And so this is the inspiration for my Black Panther jerseys, and I'm gonna put it up right here somewhere. Right here somewhere, yeah. But yeah, so when you're starting off your brand, you want to figure out what direction you want to go with this. So you can go, there's different ways you could go with your brand, but you could go the route of like doing funny skits and stuff like that. Like, for example, my homeboy Cardell, his brand Ozara, so he grew his page to over 50K followers just off of doing like skits, or just like trending funny videos that was going on Instagram. And so you can go like a more cinematic marketing approach. You can also be like Trico and market your stuff as a like an exclusive group for like that people will want to join. I'm not gonna lie, we did as copied Trico's marketing style to start up our brand, because at the time around summer 2023, that's what everybody was doing. Everybody was like wearing ski masks on TikTok, just basically saying like they want to start my clothing brand. We did X, Y, and Z. Day 2 of starting my clothing brand, we hit up the manufacturer, and so that actually got us a lot of engagement. All right, so once you got your aesthetic, now you want to get a designer. Number one way to find graphic designers who will work for cheap is you go on Instagram and type in .std, pause, type in .std on Instagram, and all the like graphic designers, because the majority of graphic designers have .std at the end of their like Instagram handles. So once you type that in, you'll see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of like overseas graphic designers that'll do commission work for a low cost. So I'm about to put y'all on game. So 2 of my graphic designers, one is is actually my homeboy, and he's Atlanta based. His name is Amani, and his page is Art in Motion. The other one is called ABC Studios. He's an overseas designer, but he does some excellent work for a low cost. And so make sure y'all check out both of those people. And you know, and just to put this out there real quick, like I'm a very genuine person. Like I'll never gatekeep anything. Like if you want to know something, like whether it's numbers or like manufacturers, graphic designers, whatever, I'll give it to you. I feel like there's enough money in the world for everyone to get rich. Let me rephrase that. I feel like there's enough money in the world for everyone to eat to some extent. And so yeah, so once you get the designer and you get your design made, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a mock-up to put the design on, if the designer didn't already do so. And so if you want to learn how to go get free mock-ups, I'm going to put the link right here because I cannot think of it at the top of my head. But when I do post this video, the website is going to be right here, and they have free hoodies, free t-shirt mock-ups, free pants mock-ups, honestly anything you need. Now, I highly suggest dropping a set first as your first product versus a t-shirt, because there's less competition with like sweatsuit sets than there is with, you know, t-shirts or like even jorts. Like I recommend dropping jorts too, or like some crazy ass pants. The profit margins on sets are like out the roof. So like I said, I'm very transparent. I'll tell you guys how much I pay for my clothes and how much I sell them for. So I buy my sets for around $46 for this and the sweatpants, and I'll resell it for like $130. You're 3xing your money. You see what I'm saying? So the profit margins on sets are ridiculous, and even just hoodies, it's like hoodies by itself. So I get my hoodies for $23 and I resell them for $80. Yeah, I resell them for $80, and it's nothing crazy. Like I honestly, the quality of this, I can honestly sell it for more, but I feel like the profit margin is so big that I don't even need to increase it to that high. All right, so boom, next, now that you got your fire design, now you're gonna want to take it to a manufacturer. One, show you how to find a manufacturer, and then I'm gonna give you guys 2 legit manufacturers that I've personally worked with in the past who will get you right. I told y'all, hey, there's no gatekeeping over here, man. There's no gatekeeping. All right, so you're gonna want to go to Alibaba.com. All right, so boom. Now you're gonna want to type in, let's say streetwear jackets. Okay, so what you're gonna end up seeing is a whole bunch of manufacturers who and they're honestly from the same place. I I forgot, it's some part of Pakistan where all of them are from. And that's another thing too. I highly suggest starting off with Pakistan when starting off your brand versus China, just because of the cost efficiency and for the sake of shipping time. Also, they ship way faster than China. And so yeah, you're gonna want to go and okay, so like boom, like let's type on them for example. So you know you want to check out their work, whatever, check out their ratings, and then you're gonna personal message them. And I'm not logged into my account, but that's how you would traditionally. This is how you would find an overseas manufacturer. Now, I'm gonna give y'all two of my manufacturers. So the first one we got is his name is Zentech Sports. So on Instagram, I believe it's Zentech_sports. And so this is like all of my drops have been through him. His customer service is amazing. The quality is there, as y'all can see. Like silk hood, cost efficiency. It doesn't cost that much. Shipping time is also great as well. So I kid you not, he's gotten t-shirts to me within 10 days. And so that's my personal manufacturer. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you want to start a Shopify account. So they're always running like different deals for like new Shopify accounts. And so we just gonna, we're gonna get right to it. So boom, you're gonna want to look up shopify.com, right? Boom, shopify.com. Okay, boom, start free trial. So right now what they're offering is you get 3 days free, then 1 month for only $1. So that definitely helps out when you're starting off. You kind of low on funds, or you don't really have that much money saved up to invest into your brand. So this is something that I like about Shopify. So boom, right? So you start free trial. All right, and then you put all your email stuff in, whatever, and then boom, account set up. All right, so boom, right? So a couple weeks go by and your samples finally get to your doorstep. You're probably wondering like, now where do I go from here? So check this out. So once you get your samples in the mail, once that pack touches down, you're gonna want to start marketing the fuck out of them. You want to market them for honestly 2 to 4 weeks before drop day. And so the reason why you want to push it out like every day, post every day, is so that you can build up a SMS list, or you can build up a subscriber list. So people who do come across your content, they're gonna come across it and they're gonna be like, damn, like I need that jacket. But they're not gonna write it down in their calendar like, okay, like Money Motion brand is gonna drop on January 23rd, and right now it's currently January 3rd. And so like people aren't gonna remember. So it's your job to set up that subscription list so that you can remind them yourself that you're dropping on whatever day that you decide to drop on. Do what's trending on social media. How I marketed my stuff is whatever I saw trending on Instagram, I recreated that same exact video. And so I'll give you an example, right? So this is what you're gonna want to do. I'm gonna show you right off of my phone. So you're gonna want to go. You want to go on Instagram, right? And then you're gonna go on the explore page. Boom. Look at this. Cricut Studios, prime example. So a video like this is what's gonna push your video out a little bit more than just a regular video, like just modeling the clothes. So like a skit like this is gonna catch the audience's attention. And so you would literally like remake the same video. So like for example, I can't make this up. Boom, 390K views. I don't know if y'all can see it. But yeah, 390K views, 23K likes. I saw this trending on Instagram and I remade it. Boom.
What song are you listening to?
5% rule. Boom. If Kendrick responds within a week, the whole site is $40. Comment so you can be reminded. I literally saw that same exact caption, and it just so happened that I was selling Kendrick Lamar shorts. So I was just like, why not capitalize off of, you know, the rap beef that was going on at the time. That was like when Kendrick and Drake was beefing. And so another one, like running over the legs, like showing the pants. Boom, 1,000 likes. So yeah, so like you want to go on Instagram and just honestly remake anything that you see, anything good. Like don't remake nonsense, but remake anything trending that you see. All right, so then you also want to take pictures of your clothes on the ground. So like, okay, I'll show you guys an example right here on my desktop. So they have like literally pictures of clothes on the ground. Like this is like probably a parking deck floor. And so yeah, find a nice ground, nice clean aesthetic ground, and you're gonna want to lay your clothes out and make sure it's very, you know, it's ironed neatly, or that you use a steamer, however, you know, whatever you have. And yeah, so you're gonna want to take a picture on the ground, and you're gonna want to make sure like no creases are in the jacket or the shirt, whatever you're taking a picture of. All right, so now that you did all of that hard work, you put so much sweat and tears into starting up your brand, now it's drop day. It's drop freaking day. This is where millionaires are made, right? This is where your wildest dreams come true, on drop day. This is what you want to do. Y'all listening? Okay, so first thing you're gonna want to do, right, on drop day, this is after you posted all of these videos every single day leading up to this very freaking moment. You're gonna want to take those pictures. You're gonna take those clean, crispy pictures that you took on the ground, and you're gonna want to post them, right? And so once you post them, you're gonna want to put in the caption, right? So this is how your caption should look, and I'm gonna put an example right here, cause I mess with y'all. So there's three key components that you want to have in that caption. One, you want to have a call to action, right? So you want to have, you know, as much engagement possible on that post. So what I personally do is I put comment fire emoji for a chance to win a free jacket. I do this under every single one of my posts to skyrocket the comments. So I say whenever I haven't used that method, I'd only get about maybe 100 comments, maybe 200. But when I do comment the fire, you know, whoever comments the fire emoji the most wins a free jacket. Man, so many people out here, so many young niggas is out here trying to get free stuff. Like, man, like I be getting thousands of comments. So that definitely like boosts your Instagram post and like gets you out into the algorithm. And so that's the first thing that you want to do. The second thing that you want to do, right, is you want to include all the details of what it is that you're dropping. So you want to include like the GSM. You want to include like, you know, any like specifics that you want to, you know, put out there. Like, so I include that I have a silk hood, the stretched embroidery, what kind of material it's made out of, and, you know, all that good stuff. So the third thing that you want to do, right? The third thing that you want to do is you want to have people like join your SMS list. So you want to be like you want to be like discount to anybody who joins the VIP list, or, you know, something along those lines. And the very last thing that is key is that scarcity is important. You want to give these people a fear of missing out. FOMO. This is what FOMO is. So you want to create a fear of missing out on your drop. And so what you want to do in your caption is you want to put only 50 made. So only 50 made and never dropping ever again. So people that see your clothes and be like, damn, like, let me get that before it sell out, because it might not be dropping, you know, ever again. Between me and you, everybody that posts that, they're gonna keep dropping it because it makes the money. Why would you only drop 50 and never drop it again? You see what I'm saying? So it's all marketing strategies. It's all mental games with when it comes to this clothing brand stuff. And that's as simple as it gets. That is the ATL glitch method, or the clothing brand method, whatever you want to call it. That it's as simple as that. It's honestly as simple as that. And so once you're a little bit more into the game, you're gonna want to like get an LLC. So what an LLC is, it's a limited liability company. What that means is that you're separating the liability of the business from yourself. And so let's say somebody like dies in your clothes or something like that, or something happens and somebody tries to sue your clothing brand and all its assets. So they can't come after your personal finances. They cannot sue. So like me, for example, they cannot sue Keith Jackson for something that activism did. And so that's one of the good things about having an LLC. Another reason why you would want to do it is for tax purposes. You'll end up paying more taxes by like running business through your personal account versus like running it through a structured business. And so the third reason why is like credit and business funding. So like if you already have good credit, all you would necessarily have to do is start up your LLC, take that LLC and your EIN number, which you'll get from the IRS when you start up your business. You're gonna want to take it to the bank and open up a business account. So your personal credit, if you have a good personal credit score, you can personal guarantee for that business and get startup funding for your clothing brand. And so that's something that I did. So I got a business credit card with American Express. I didn't have to pay interest on it for the first 12 months. And so I used that card to fund like all the ad spend that I was using starting up, any like supplies, so like shipping supplies, things of that nature. And that's why it's always good to have an LLC. But that's when you start seeing your business pick up. And yeah, man, that will conclude today's video. And I hope you guys benefited a lot from this video. I hope you guys got inspired by this video. And I hope that you utilize what I shared with you guys today and use it to your advantage. And so I wish y'all the best of luck in 2025. I wish y'all nothing but success on your ventures and anything that you got planned on your vision board, or anything that you've been praying for that you want to receive this year. I pray for every single one of y'all that you get everything that you've been asking for. And just remember, faith without works is dead. So you can be asking, you can pray as much as you want for what you want, but all of that means nothing unless you put in the work yourself. You have to meet God in the middle. So just remember that quote. It's actually scripture. And yeah, so I love y'all, and I hope y'all feel the same way about me, because y'all are gonna continue getting videos from me. I want to say, so my goal is to post about 8 videos per month. I feel like that's doable. I feel like I can do it for real. Like I've been grinding with my clothing brand, stacking up bread just to fund my YouTube dreams. And so it's something that I've been wanting to do since I was 15 actually. And now that I'm 21, I kind of regret not starting sooner, not taking it more serious earlier. And it's because I was just never consistent, and I never had anybody around me to really push me to chase after that dream of being a YouTuber. And so now that I'm older, I have my own spot, I have the money to buy the equipment, to buy the camera. I just set up this PC. Like I built the PC with my LB, like from the ground up, from the motherboard to what you see here, which is my whole desktop setup. Like we built that like in less than a day. But yeah, so now that I'm kind of comfortable now now I'm chasing after these dreams, and I can't wait to see how many like supporters I have by the end of this year. And so yeah, man, that will conclude this video, and I hope y'all enjoy it.